Good evening, and welcome to Season 6, Episode 20 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, Twitch TV, LinkedIn, and Bandcamp. Are you feeling the vibe, Facebook? Tonight's episode is December Vibes. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg. There she is.
Hello. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 20, live stream number 277, on a pretty brisk evening here in South Central Pennsylvania, although I did hear from someone up in Vermont that it was minus, in New Hampshire actually, she posted it was -8.
Karen, tell us how cold it is in Montana.
Yep. 'Tis the season, folks. I hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving, and we had a very quiet one here in the Spielberg Kosson household. Just the three of us and, well, actually the six of us, right? Kitties. Kitties count. And it went pretty well. There was one little disaster, right? Sad to say, it was the pumpkin pie that I made with my daughter. Nope. Not good. I used real pumpkin. We roasted it, did all the things. And you know what? The New York Times usually has great recipes. They rarely, if ever, let me down. But what should have tipped me off, and maybe it was a misprint, maybe it was, this recipe called for 2 tablespoons of freshly ground ginger. It just didn't work out, folks. Both pies looked beautiful. Absolutely picture perfect, magazine worthy. Cut them up, handed everyone a piece. All came to the consensus that these pies needed to go in the trash. So that was that. There was no dessert. All right. There are worse things.
Horror of horrors.
So December Vibes is tonight's theme, which means a little bit of holiday music, just a little bit. It's the second to last live stream of the season, of the year. So I will put a few of those in, as well as some things that might be on our mind during the month of December. Some things that we might be thinking about. At least I know I'm thinking about. So I'm going to get started with Green Sleeves, otherwise known in the holiday season, same tune as What Child Is This?, which I've recorded both for solo piano as well as piano and flute. Here we go.
Probably the oldest song you're going to play tonight.
Probably. The photo of tonight's live stream is a rare capture of 3 kitty cats, all 3 sitting by the fire, enjoying one another's company. We did have a cat visitor here on Thanksgiving. Our daughter's cat came to visit. They were none too pleased about that, and unfortunately, it wasn't the best idea. Because today, Mr. Jackson, who's 15 and a half years old, had to go to the vet. He has a very bad cough. And the first question the vet asked was, has he been exposed to any different cats lately? Wah, wah.
It's all about
Even
the
though
exposure.
all the cats stay inside, apparently there are germs that other cats carry. And he has bronchitis. So he's on antibiotics. And he was so mad about going to the vet today. Lots of meowing. So get well soon, Jackson.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Vet kept saying, I can't believe this cat is 15 years old.
I know. He was actually complimenting him on how youthful he looks. You all want to know his secret.
Of course, the vet didn't compliment either one of us.
Did not. But the cat got a lot of compliments on his youthful appearance.
But you're looking kind of youthful tonight. I'd say.
So, December Vibes continues with a song composed in 1936. That was the year my mom was born. Written by Dorothy Fields and Jerome Kern. Can you guess what it is? It's I played this tune once or twice before. It's about, getting back up on the horse when you don't feel like it. It's called Pick Yourself Up. Sometimes this time of year when it gets dark outside, I need a little motivation to go do the exercise, regimen that I should be doing. This is a good song to remind myself to get back to it. That's a happy, peppy song. Pick yourself up. So I received a lovely card in the mail from a frequent listener and watcher, Fran in Ohio. And Fran said that the last few live streams I didn't say hi. Well, I didn't know you were watching, Fran, because unless you actually put a comment here on YouTube, Facebook, Bandcamp, LinkedIn, I have no idea.
I'm not sure Fran's here tonight.
Who's watching? Well, she might be. So just in case she is, hello.
And hello to Morris and Kitty in Texas.
And hello to the Birchals, who I know we usually watch on the replay now. Many of you do that because of time differences and, convenience, all of that. And so if you're watching on the replay, hello, and thank you for watching. I just sent out...
We're live right now, by the way.
We are live right now,
In this moment, we're live.
December 5th, Friday night. We just sent out the last Patreon perks of the season. I did November and December together. So anyone who's at the $10 or higher level received sheet music from me. And to date, I am happy to say I've given over 2,000 pieces of sheet music away to people on Patreon. Happy piano playing.
I've given away nothing.
Don't let the sharps and flats scare you. I hear that all the time from people. Do not be afraid of key signatures. Please do not. By the way, piano was just tuned today.
Christine Kirk is watching. Hello, Christine
Hello.
in Florida.
Well, look,
nice.
And how she must have been
She has
feeling
ESP.
the vibe. Because look, Christine, our set tonight is decorated with these beautiful
Snowflakes.
paper creations of snowflakes made by the one and only Christine Kirk, who is the creator of Paper Meditations, papermeditations.com. I love them so much. I have them all over the house.
She must have known.
I don't know how she would know.
Snowflakes.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Marty. Well, Marty's watching. He's in Canada. So what's the temperature up there in Canada? Leonard Perry said minus 14 last night in Vermont. Woo! And Judy's expecting a lot of rain where she is in Washington State. Hello, Gazelle. Thanks for watching. And Deborah is watching. Well, Christine and Deborah,
And Allison and
I think
Brian
they're
are
in
watching
Florida,
too.
so it might be. Bill Watkins is back. Hello, Bill. Thanks for tuning in. We haven't seen you in a while.
Allison and Brian are watching on YouTube.
Hello, Allison and Brian. They're over here.
Yeah.
On YouTube. All right. I'm going to go to the next song. Just want to check out comments. Dottie and Rick in New Mexico are having brownies. Now I want one. All right. So today we had our very first snow in Pennsylvania. I know many of you have already had snow. We had very little.
Today wasn't the first day.
Yeah, it's not like it didn't really stick.
It was
but,
earlier
but
this
for
week.
for a few minutes there, we were taking the cat to the vet. It was coming down. Melted pretty fast. I put in this piece. This is from my album In the Arms of the Wind. This is Kitten's First Snow. Oh, it always feels so good to play a freshly tuned piano. And Victoria needed a little love today with all the weather changes. I love geeking out with piano technicians. We probably spent more time than we should have talking about pianos and all of their parts and idiosyncrasies. I always enjoy that. So, hello to Peter, who's watching in Florida. Saw that you popped on. And hello, Stephen. Who said I saw that? I saw what?
So there was a news story about a raccoon who broke into a liquor store and got drunk.
Is that true?
It happened.
The raccoon actually drank?
He passed out. The employees came in the next day and found the raccoon passed out because he was drunk, drinking all night.
I wonder what his alcohol preference was. I kind of want to know what raccoons prefer.
Whiskey before breakfast, of course.
It's funny you say that because that's a tune that our band that Larry represents, Tartan Terrors, plays. And I just got a text during the live stream. Our friend Lee is seeing them tonight, and she says they're fantastic. Stephen says some key signatures can be scary for string players. That's true. I know people do get afraid of key signatures. I used to be afraid of them too, but not anymore.
So I just want to say, we all know that certain music can really bring back memories, but that last song, I went right back to Woodstock, Vermont. And,
I can't believe you said that, because I did too.
Yeah, it transports us right back to
Woodstock, so
Vermont.
that was 1994.
Yeah,
and we were not yet married. In fact, we got engaged there, November of 1994. Larry came with me to the Woodstock Inn in Woodstock, Vermont. I was playing music from the album Spirit of the Holidays, which is not even in print anymore, but you can download it on iTunes and still listen to it on all the streaming services. It's a piano, cello, guitar record of traditional tunes. And Larry came up to take photos of the three of us performing there. We had been dating for a while, and that was one of the songs that we arranged for that album. I mean, I also recorded it as a solo piece, but it's so funny, Larry, that you said that, because I was just thinking of Woodstock Inn as I was playing it. Mind meld. So this one, a little more somber tune. This is a Joni Mitchell tune called River, and about not having such great vibes on the holidays. And I'm just wondering, I was thinking that a lot of family arguments happen over the holidays. It just seems that everything is more intensified, and scuffles on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and who's going where, and people feeling slighted, and oh boy, no good. But very often, people who are dating either they get engaged over the holidays, like New Year's Eve, Christmas, Valentine's Day, or they discover during the holidays that it's not going to work out and break up for whatever reason. And the crux of this song is, I made my baby cry. So she's not having such a great December. This is Joni Mitchell's River. Devin writes the song's actually about giving up a child, which
It's
I
not
didn't
really.
know.
It's not true. It's the song is. Joni wrote that after she broke up with Graham Nash. So
That's
really
what I thought.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
But, you know, it's interesting, those songs have so many meanings for different people, and we can interpret them the way we like and need to. And Stephen said his parents got married on Thanksgiving. All right, I'm going to have to look up. Joanne says the picture of the raccoon passed out in the liquor store is priceless. I'm going to have to see that. And Lisa's asking for one last look. You asked for it before. I did not forget. It is in
The playlist.
tonight's set.
Yep.
It's coming up in a few songs. So stay tuned, Lisa. It's for you.
Speaking of playlists, if you're missing Robin Spielberg at all over the next few weeks, there's always Spotify or Apple Music or Pandora.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Larry, because, Spotify does this whole crazy thing at the end of the year, Spotify Wrapped, and you find out what your stats were and who was listening. And I was astounded this year to see that my music was played in 181 countries through Spotify.
Who knew
but the most astounding stat, what?
Who knew there were 181 countries?
I don't know. I didn't know that. The most astounding stat was the most played song. You guys are never going to guess. You never will. All right. So I've released over 300 tunes and originals and covers. And I never would have guessed this one. But the reason it went crazy this year, 2025, is because it was on some editorial playlists. Okay. Anyway, the song was, you ready? My cover of You Are So Beautiful from Beautiful Dreamer. Now, I recorded that 25 years ago. That's why I was so surprised. Like, why now? Anyway, 6 million streams on Spotify alone this year. Pretty crazy. 250,000 monthly listeners there. Apple Music, that did pretty well too. KNUMD, the most popular on Apple Music, followed by some Korean songs. You can't make this stuff up. Top country USA, second top country. You'll never guess. The Philippines. Who knew? I didn't know. Very interesting. So from wherever you're listening or watching, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Gwen Shirley is watching tonight from Florida, which reminds me, because I know Gwen purchased one, and a few people did. The Robin Spielberg Piano Land coloring book. So excited about this. A lot of you were really into this, weren't you? So many orders over the Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. And it's really fun. It's great heavyweight paper, and the pages tear out. It's all images from Piano Land, beautifully illustrated by Jenny Seward in Canada. A couple of educational pages, like parts of the grand piano, all named, the different action parts and such. But really fun on my website. And only on my website, robinspielberg.com. And now, a song I've never played on the live stream. This time of year, it's always a blockbuster hit movie, right? Big Thanksgiving movie. And this year, it was the second part of Wicked, called Wicked for Good. It's got little mixed emotions, people say, about that, because the second one has a very different tone because it's really part two of the story. It's supposed to have a calmer, more pensive tone to it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it. But here is the Stephen Schwartz song from Wicked, and this is For Good. if you play piano or know someone who does, you can play that one yourself. It's in my holiday collection songbook, also available as a PDF download. I saw there were a couple of, now I lost it.
Leonard asked, the photograph on the tablet. That is indeed all three of our felines.
Of our babies. That's what I saw. I saw somebody ask about our...
Now that we are halfway through tonight's live stream, it's a good time to remind everybody next Friday night, will be our final live stream of 2025.
I can't believe it.
Finish out the year.
Every year I say, where did the year go?
With Chris McConica live stream next Friday night. So I hope you all will join us. Robin will post up about it, but mark your calendars.
Yes, next week will be the last one, and
for 2025, not forever, just last one of the year.
Bill said, watching. Well, I'm just seeing that William Churchill is watching, and he's on YouTube. And I do see his note. He says he's going to order Sue a coloring book. That's great, and I'm glad you liked Carol of the Bells. Thank you so much. For those of you who didn't see the photo, here you go.
And
meow, meow.
Peter, the coloring book is for any age group, okay?
Oh yeah, it's not like kids. Kids can color it, but I mean, I did a lot of mindful coloring. We still have a bunch of those books. It's actually really nice, and there's something really. I don't know. They came back. You'll see a lot of coloring books, adult coloring books, in all kinds of bookstores and on Amazon. When my mom was going through chemo, I gave her this one of all different cats, and she colored them with the most delightful colors, and then we framed them around the room. I don't know. It's very relaxing and meditative. And I think you can use. Markers or glitter pens or watercolor if you want, or coloring pencils. I think you can use any of those things. So what is next? Okay. The next one is on my Hanukkah record, and it is called Tumba La Laika. Not necessarily a Hanukkah song, but this is a Jewish song that my grandmother taught me, and it's very, very sweet. And I was delighted to discover a few years ago that someone danced to it, did a rhythmic gymnastics routine to my rendition. Also, this tune was picked up by Peloton and used in their app for a meditation class. Thought that was pretty interesting. This is Tumba La Laika. Linda and David, I hope you feel better soon. This is the season of germs, but hopefully you'll get all better in time for your holidays. All right, if you're still watching, Lisa, I saved this one for you. I know you asked for it the last time, so I made sure. And it's perfect for this live stream because this live stream is December vibes. And very often in the month of December, we get reflective and start to look back on the year. So this is One Last Look. And it's from my album, Dreaming of Summer. And you're very welcome, Lisa. Thanks for your note about One Last Look. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you inviting us into your living rooms, bedrooms, wherever you are, for listening and joining us tonight for live stream number 277. How are you, Larry?
I'm still here.
Do you have a cat on your lap?
No, I'm still here though.
There's no assistant. You didn't fall asleep yet?
No, I haven't given anything. Nope. Still haven't given anything away yet either.
And you still haven't given anything away, although I've given away a lot.
Always very careful not to give anything away.
All right.
That's a good December vibes. It is a giving season though, you know?
It is.
You know?
You're going to have to start giving things up.
Yeah.
Giving things away.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the time of year we kind of, I go through all the closets, give lots of things away. Allison says her father used to sing Tumbalalaika to her. Oh, that is the sweetest. I love when I love when songs bring up emotional memories in the listener. I love when that happens when I'm driving and I have the radio on and I hear something that brings me back to a memory. It's a very special thing that music can do. This is from Les Miserables. This is A Little Fall of Rain. Yes, I recorded the Rainbow Connection on the album Downtown, right? Which Larry produced, and it was a few years ago already. Crazy. So December, because there's holidays, we often have, those vibes, as I say, of missing people. That's very natural and normal. Miss them all the time, but I think that those feelings are elevated during the holidays. So this is a Marty Panzer Barry Manilow tune. Let's see, 1978. That's when you were most likely to hear this one on the airwaves, 1978 and 1979. This is Even Now. That's always an optimistic song to play. I'm going to play two optimistic songs in a row. So are you guys, anyone having late evening snacks? Are you a snacker? I'm trying to cut out the evening snacking, but man, this time of year, I really love a good hot cup of hot chocolate. Yeah, absolutely love that. So this next song makes me laugh because, it's silly. It's a little silly. This is High Hopes by Sammy Kahn, 1959. When I'm in the garden, I sometimes stop to look at the insects and see what they're doing. And there's always ants, and they're carrying sometimes very large crumbs, or at least things that I guess is food for the ant colony that's bigger than they are. And I'm sure that there's a perfectly natural explanation to that, that biology can account for, and people who study all the insects. But I think that no one tells the ants that they can't do that. And that's the real reason. Who does that remind you of, Larry?
I don't know. Who does that remind me of?
Nobody? Yeah.
Nobody.
I'm always doing things that I shouldn't be doing, can't do, things I shouldn't lift, things I think I can do. I'll watch someone on TV climb a rope and think I could do that.
Like the time you changed the car tire without a jack? Yeah, I know.
I did not do that.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Did I actually do it?
I don't know.
I think I probably failed at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Okay.
It sounds like something I would do, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is High Hopes. This is the ant that tries to push that gigantic house plant aside.
It's a metaphor.
Because no one told him he couldn't.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. You got that, Lair?
It's a metaphor. There you go, giving things away.
Well, happy birthday, Lorraine. How could you forget your own birthday? We celebrate you. Also, a lot of other December birthdays. Max, if you're watching, happy birthday. Louis, your birthday was the other day. Jeffrey, your birthday was So, Karen asked the story behind this last song, O Say Shalom. Let's see. It translates to grant peace. O Say Shalom. It's on this album, All the Best Returns. And it is a tune that is often sung during Friday night services in synagogues, although not always that tune. O Say Shalom is set to a number of different tunes, but that particular one has always been my favorite. And so I decided to arrange it for this album, All the Best Returns, which is, I call this music for magical thinking. As my way of manifesting in music a wish for peace. And what better way to do it than a song that is actually called Grant Peace. Very pretty tune. And you can also, there's sheet music for that one too, available on the website. Just one more song to go and one more Piano Bar live stream to go for 2025. It's going to be, Larry?
It's going to be next Friday night.
Next Friday night, because the next week we are off and our offices are closed. Then there's all the holidays, and we'll be back here in January. You can always check my website. I do post on the concert and events page when the next live stream is. If you have trouble remembering, you can always sign up at robinspielberg.bandcamp.com. Maybe, Larry, you can type that in. robinspielberg.bandcamp.com. You will not get blasted with emails from this website, I promise. You will only get an alert when I go live, like the same day, a few hours before I go live, just to remind you. So that's a great way of finding out when I'm going to go live, because otherwise, I don't know, Facebook is not telling people anymore. For whatever reason. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, tickets just went on sale for my first show of 2026. It's going to be in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, at a gallery.
New Hope.
New Hope, Pennsylvania. And
go to robinspielberg.com/concerts and you'll find all the information. Ticket links, ticket information.
Thank you, Larry. He's right on top of it.
Times and dates.
All the times and dates. It's on March 7th. It's a pretty intimate concert. I will not be sharing concert films and things like that. It's going to be, chairs set up around the piano, like 50. I think they're just limited to 50. So if you want to go to that one, make sure you grab tickets, because they're going to go.
It's all about the piano.
It's all about the piano.
Patricia just joined us, our neighbor, not far away. And Lorraine,
thank you for joining us.
Can
you've missed this live stream or any of the others,
replay.
You can always watch replays on YouTube. You go to youtube.com/Robin Spielberg. Select the tab that says playlists, and then you can click on season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 and watch the live stream that you missed, or maybe a favorite on replay. I'm going to end tonight's live stream with my favorite tune from a chorus line composed by Marvin Hamlish. This is What I Did for Love. It's on my album Love Story. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. It means a lot to us. This does me a world of good. I know you thank me all the time for doing these live streams. You thank Larry, but we love it. We love putting these together for you and creating this community. So thank you so very much for supporting the live stream. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, replays at robinspielberg.com youtube.com/ Robin Spielberg. And that one will be up in a few minutes. It'll render. All right. And thank you, Larry.
All right. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you all for joining us. Watch out for those drunken raccoons.
That's right.
Enjoy your week, and we'll see you next Friday night, December 12th. All right, for the last live stream of the year. Sasha, your turn. Say goodnight.
Here's Sasha.